Get ready. It's time to plan your day in the White Mountains. What to do and where to do it. Weather and conditions. Events, expert interviews, and watch and win prize giveaways. All live and local from North Conway. Get ready. This is White Mountains Today.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us in the studio is Janice Crawford from the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce. How are you today?
I am doing great. Nice April Fools yesterday.
Snow, huh? Yeah, absolutely.
Well, but hey, a little more skiing and outdoor fun. What the heck?
Well, we've been talking about it. The ski areas, 100% open. We've got ski areas that are 100% open. I mean, King Pine closed at 100%. And, these other areas, so it's awesome. It's so nice to see. And the cross-country areas.
I know, and snowmobilers.
Snowmobiles,
everybody,
absolutely.
They deserve it after last winter. That was a tough winter last year.
Absolutely. And so now we're in that limbo phase where we're kind of getting out of winter and getting into spring. And you guys have a great event kind of to celebrate the start of spring.
Yes, the 14th chili cook-off. I believe it's the 14th. It starts our spring activities, which actually last night the Granite Backcountry Alliance had the first spring event at Cranmore.
Right.
So I hope they had a great time. Lots of fun there. But we're doing the chili cook-off as our first foodie event. I saw you had the Upper Saco Valley Land Trust. They're the first arts event of spring. So we needed to move that out of February vacation week because our chefs were saying, we can't leave. So we are next Saturday, we've added the Feeling Good 5K with the White Mountain Milers, so that's at 8:30. We figured you can, get your exercise, and then you can come eat chili.
Yeah, it'd be not good the other way around, I don't think so.
Well, it might fuel your run.
That's right, give you, jet power.
Yes, but we've got Gibson Center full. The North Conway Community Center is full. We are have a lot of nonprofits being represented this year, so it's a good way to get out and find out about our nonprofits' missions and perhaps make a donation. We are giving $1 off the ticket if you bring an item for 68 hours of hunger.
Terrific.
Which they have a specific shopping list that we have put on our website. If you happen to bring something that can't be easily opened or made by a child, we'll put aside and give it to the Vaughn Food Pantry.
Great.
So it's not a big deal.
Right.
Either way, we'd take your gift in any fashion. So we're just going to be crazy.
Now, what time does that start?
It starts at 11.
Just in time for lunch.
Just in time for lunch, right after the race is completed. You can still run. You can go onto the White Mountain Milers website and register. And the Mount Washington Valley Leadership Group is raising their funds for the scholarship they give away to a young professional who has student debt. And they are going to be raffling off a bicycle, selling some really spicy. Hey, is that my mom?
I think so. Look at that.
My mom's calling from heaven.
That's it. Well.
Call you later, Mom.
There you go.
So they're raising money by raffling off a bicycle. Eastern Propane is sponsoring their table. They're making chili. They're going to have cornbread. They're going to be selling waters. So whatever you can do to support their cause. And then, of course, I think we have the winner of the non-professional cupcake wars. She's going to be there. And we have the judging is being professionally done by Bryant Alden of the White Mountain chapter of the American Culinary Association. So we make sure that everything's on the up and up. There'll be a People's Choice. And then afterwards, everyone is invited this year to the awards ceremony at Abenaki Trail.
Great.
They are sponsoring that. Thank you very much, Abenaki. And there will be food for, a couple of hours and cash bar and find out who wins the prizes and just, relax after being at your booth all day.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a fun-filled day.
All kinds of things. I think there's a prize. I think it's a $300 cash prize for the best professional chef. We have pickles and things that will be there with her husband, who I understand he's going to do his own chili, but he's the chef at May Kelly's. But we've got, all the usual guys. Vito Marcello will be there. McGrath will be there. White Mountain Hotel, who's often won, I believe. AMC, who has often won, will be there. So you won't want to miss it. The tickets are $15. Again, bringing something for 68 Hours of Hunger will get you $1 off. And if you need to buy tickets right now, I know the leadership class is trying to sell them.
Okay, great.
Leadership is all about preparing them to serve on boards, and one of the biggest parts is fundraising.
Oh, yes.
So this workshop, this actual hands-on activity to raise the money for the scholarship fund is showing them that. So they each have 10 tickets to sell. And for people like you and I, that's like no problem. But, if you're not that personality type.
It takes takes some doing. And
Yeah, it does.
like you say, it's a good practice.
Right.
Good practice.
So if you want to buy a ticket and help out a young professional, call the office and I'll have them call you and we'll get those sold for them.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
That sounds great. And then what else do you have planned coming up between now and May 31st?
Well, we have decided that the last frontier of tourism marketing for the area is spring. So we are trying to promote April, May, and June. And we are working on different events, around food, art, golf, shopping, and recreation.
Great.
So those 5 areas, we hope in 7 years, it's a 7-year plan, we're in the 6th year, that we'll have a major event in each one of those areas, we're hoping. So we are planning a Passport to an Active Life, which is going to be the very last weekend of spring, what we call spring, which is June 30th, and it peaks into summer.
Yeah.
It peaks into the 4th of July, so I think we're going to make it like a 5-day thing. But it will start the 30th. You'll stop at Tuckerman. You'll get a passport. You'll be able to go to all different places and try different active things.
Oh, that's great.
And then come back for a little music. And this is sort of the beginning of our building up to a really great brew and music festival. Chris McNevich from the radio station. How do you like that new Easy 95?
I like it.
I love it. I turn that on. I mean, it's taken me
yeah.
away from NPR, which is really something. So now I have to,
It's definitely a very niche, I don't want to say niche market, but a market that you don't, or type of music you don't really hear that much.
Right.
And it's nice. It's really nice
and
to hear
it's perfect for
the songs that we used to know. So.
And I actually still remember the words.
Oh, yeah, that's the sad
and the
thing,
memories. I mean, they zing me right into something. I go, oh, wow, I hadn't thought of that. So I think it's a great addition to their lineup. So we're working on, we have artisan fairs at the Chamber now every Saturday, starting next Saturday, as a way to help our artisan members. We had the Arts Association in there, and they moved out. I think they moved just down the hall from you.
Yeah.
And we've got all that space, so we've decided that we'll do artisan fairs. And there will be one on the weekend of the chili cook-off, so there'll be all kinds of activities. And I forgot to mention that we have Red Hot stops along North Conway Village, so many of the stores are offering a special value. And you'll get when you come in and buy your ticket, you'll get your map, and it'll tell you where these things are. So it sort of encompasses the whole village, and it's a North Conway Village event. We also have, at the Chili Cook-Off, being represented, the new White Mountain Independent Retailers. They are the ones that are flying the blue flag, if you've noticed that, with the shopping bag. They'll be there to introduce themselves, and the farms are going to be there. Jessica Wright, through the Upper Saco Valley Land Trust, is working on a farm initiative, and she's got 2 booths there to introduce the farmers and local food to the area. So there's just all kinds of things happening.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Sounds like so much. So people can always go to the website, which
Absolutely. North Conway Chili Stroll.
North Conway Chili Stroll.
No, it's North Conway Chili Cook-Off. They changed stuff on me. NorthConwayChiliCookoff.com.
But they can also go to the chamber website.
Yes, and they can scroll down
point.
at mtwashingtonvalley.org, and they'll see our logo, which I saw you had on the TV just a minute ago. And they can click on that and get all the information, or call the chamber, anytime, 1-800-367-8864.
Well, great. So it's a great time of year to, for us who are here up in the Mount Washington Valley, the next few months, a little quieter, but still lots of things to do.
Oh, there's lots of things.
There's
And we're going to have
always
spring skiing, and Tuckerman, the Inferno is next weekend as well. So there's plenty.
Plenty to do.
Plenty
Absolutely.
to do.
Absolutely. Well, Janice, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Good to see you as always. So
Nice to
definitely
see you.
check out the Chili Cook-Off next Saturday, and then keep track of all the things the Chamber is doing. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Chili Cook-Off, April 8th. Over 40 professional and amateur chefs will tempt your palate with original cornbread and chili recipes. Red hot stops for shopping